Let's spend the day in Toronto. Hey vlog, so I am going on a trip, which I'm really excited for, but there are a bunch of layovers before I get to my final destination. I'm literally waking up in a different country every day for the next few days, so that's going to be a little overwhelming, but also fun and exciting, and I'm doing it solo, which I haven't done in a while, so I'm really excited to be solo traveling again. My first stop is in Toronto, which is exciting. This is my first time ever going to Toronto. I've been to Canada before, but never to this city. So excited to see what the city brings me. I also got a new vlogging camera, which I'm excited to start using. I haven't tried it yet. This is me like just attempting it out right now as I'm getting ready. Just trying to start figuring it out because it's supposed to like track my movements and do all these different things. Which it looks like it does, and it does really well. I'm just not good at using it yet, so this is the trip where I'm going to start getting more practice in. Okay, we are ready to go. The weather's like really not bad, so I think this outfit is good enough. She's cute. She can go to dinner, she can go to the aquarium, she can go to do touristy things. She's doing great. She's doing great. Okay, so the original plan was to take a bus from my hotel to like the middle of Toronto to do all the touristy things, but of course that took too long to get ready and I was too lazy. So I ended up taking an Uber, which is fine. It was just expensive and quite a long ride with traffic. I landed at like 3 o'clock by the time I got to my hotel and changed and ready to go. It was definitely that rush hour time, 5 o'clock in the middle of the week. So it was busy, but my first stop was the CN Tower. It was so beautiful going up, especially at night when I got there. You could see like the lights of the city and really see everything. And you could even see the aquarium out the window, which was really cool. Yeah, cute spot. And then when you get to the top, there's a whole 360 restaurant, which could be fun to eat at if you're there. And then there's a bunch of little like cafes and little shops in there too, that you can just walk around through. I did not eat here because I wanted to go somewhere else for dinner, but it looked like a little cute date night spot, or even a solo take yourself on a date type of spot. Tickets are high though. They were like $40, 40 Canadian dollars a person, but I had gotten a deal online where it's like a Visit Toronto Pass. I'll link it somewhere, but you could get a couple of attractions for a deal rather than paying like the straight out $40 for one thing. So I had gotten the CN Tower and the aquarium entry ticket, and I think I paid like 60 CAD for both, which ended up being cheaper than buying the aquarium and the CN Tower separately. Speaking of the aquarium, that is my next stop. And this is such an interesting place because the aquarium was still open at this hour. Like, they don't close until 9 p.m., which I guess being in Portland and just Oregon for the past few years, I'm used to things closing early and not being in a late night type of city. So going to the aquarium at like 8 o'clock when it's dark outside just seems so crazy to me, because I'm just so used to them closing by like 6. But thankfully they were open, and this was a really cool aquarium. They had a lot of different educational materials about Canadian fisheries, etc., and then had exhibits from literally all over the world, a high focus on Atlantic and Pacific fisheries, obviously in North America, but then there were lots of Caribbean reef fish as well on display. Lots of rays, some fish I had literally never seen before, some like European fish I had never seen before in my life. Overall, just a really cool aquarium. Once I got through the whole aquarium, it was time to leave. I wanted to look at the pictures they make you take in the beginning to see how they came out. Of course, I'm not buying any, but They came out a little cute. They were cute. After the aquarium, your girl was hungry. I have not eaten since the airport, so I'm ready to get some dinner. There's a place I've really been wanting to try called Chubby's Jamaican. So I walked there from the aquarium. It was about like a 20-minute walk there. Food was good, drinks were good. For Canadian standards, I would say. Do you feel like you're, eating straight out of Jamaica here? Not necessarily, but the food was still really good for like North American standards when you're not in the islands. I ordered the oven baked jerk wings, had some curry goat that came with rice and bread pudding. After dinner, it was time to head back to the hotel. I took an Uber once again. Don't recommend, it was expensive. Okay, I'm back in the hotel, resting. Well, not even resting. Doing work, doing a bit of work, but I'm back and I'm tired. It's past midnight. I need to be up at like 4 a.m. So wrapping this up right now, going to sleep and waking up to catch another flight.